The Latino and Black communities have always been like this, and we should continue staying like that.
Don't y'all have a term in y'all's community that says mejor de la raza, meaning date white, marry white?
What is going on, you guys? How are you guys doing? Thank you so much for tuning in if you're joining for the very first time. And thank you all for your constant support. A Latino woman decided to take it upon herself to bring the Black community and the Latino community together. But something happened. She isn't giving us the full reason as to why we should be together. She is proposing a unity within the Latino community and Black community. But the way the message came across, it's as if there's a lot of lies hidden there. And the way people have been reacting to it, like, come on, why are you lying? It has never been like this. She made a video saying the Latin community and Black community have always been like this, like together like this. And people are saying, no, we haven't. Which movie did you watch? We lied to you. There have been so many people, even Afro Latinos, saying we are not even recognizing our own community, and you are talking about unity with Black community. You all, it's even in you guys' culture to be anti-Black. Like there has never been that unity. There are ways where parents are going to even tell their kids to not come home with a Black partner. So what are you saying? When did the unity and the this between Black community and Latin community started? This is what the people are saying. How the people are reacting without wasting much time. Let's just jump straight into this lady's video.
The Latino and Black communities have always been like this, and we should continue staying like that. There's no reason why the two communities should be fighting, okay? We have fought next to each other, side by side, since the civil rights movement, okay? There's no time for beef on either side. We need to stand together, especially with everything that's going on right now in this country. So just a reminder that the Latino community and the Black community are like this. The Latino and Black communities have always been like this, and we should continue staying like that.
So are we going to address that 60%? When are we going to address the 60%? Because it does not make any sense that people have so much time to make, hey, dear Black people videos, what's going on Black people videos, why are you not Black people videos, and somehow never addresses that 60% of Latinos that close the door on their own people. Because a lot of people making these same dear Black people videos are the same people that voted for Donald Trump. A lot of the Latinos that are making these dear Black people videos are the same people that voted for Donald Trump. A lot of the Latinos marching are the same people that voted for Donald Trump. Because that guilt is now kicking in. And you know why they voted? Because America is now trying to offer Latinos the same deal that they offered the Italians, that they offered the Asians, and that they offered the Irish. This is why they made a classification of white Latino. And you know who is eating that shit up? Latinos. Look for the lambonos in your community. And for those of you who don't know what a lambono is, it's pretty much an ass kisser. Because I could never be okay with my people, the same people who speak the same language, the same people that eat the same food, have the same cultural background. They turned their back on their own people, and you guys want to still stand next to them? That is the problem. Before making Dare Black People videos, start exiling those people out of your community. Because at this time, Black people are the only people that stood up for all minority groups. But like we already said, Black people are on vacation.
The Latino and Black communities have always been like this.
No, we haven't. No, we haven't. See, you be watching these movies. Too much Sesame Street. Too much Big Bird. Okay, too much of them two cats that's like twiddle them and twiddle them on Sesame Street. No, y'all watch too much cartoons. That's not true. I'm sorry. Holistically, the Hispanic community and the Black community has not been like this. It's not as tight as you think. That's just the truth. Maybe to Hispanic people that might be the case, but that is not to Black people holistically. It is what it is. And if you want any proof of that, look at the most recent election results. November 5th, 2024, to be exact. That tells you right there that we're not as unified as you think we are, or as most of your people think we are. I wish that's something that we can get fixed. I wish that's something that can be, progressed in this, that, and the third in the future. Because I believe there is, a chance of that happening. But as it stands right now, no, it's not. No, it's not. Most Hispanics want that proximity to whiteness real bad. So no, respectfully.
The Latino and Black communities have always been like this, and we should continue staying like that.
Get astronomically, absolutely, for real for a second. This performative, black and brown unity narrative you guys keep trying to come on here and paint to grift is tired. Sure, we might share some similar struggles due to white supremacy, but please don't ever confuse that with true solidarity. I think the part I keep trying to figure out is where was this unity when y'all were pushing the Afro-Latinas out of their own communities? Where's this unity when y'all are having those anti-black conversations in your households about procreating with other black individuals? Where was this unity in the voting booth? Where was the unity down in Florida when Ron DeSantis was running up amok down there? Where was the unity when we asked you to stop wearing our hairstyles? Where was the unity when we asked you to stop saying nigga? Let's not act like we have not just been met with racism, colorism, and just straight up disrespect. It's always black people that y'all expect to extend grace and support and allyship. And the truth of the matter is, y'all never give it back. We get invited to be foot soldiers for everyone's movement, but as soon as it's time to advocate for us, crickets. True allyship means accountability, addressing the anti-blackness within your own community, and standing up for us without expecting shit in return. So until then, shut up. Like, oh my god, I'm so tired of this. Like, y'all don't care for real.
The Latino and Black communities have always been like this, and we should continue staying like that.
Why do y'all just get on here and lie? Truthy. I am really starting to get so sick and tired of seeing this kind of videos from mixed or white Hispanics coming on here and talking about how us and black, them and black people go together. No, the heck we don't. And at this point, it just has to be rage bait content or something like that. Like, you just want to go viral, have a bunch of black people in your comments checking you. It has to be. Because I thought we already talked about this with all the Hispanic influencers before you who made this kind of dumbass content and who got checked. Don't y'all have a term in y'all's community that says mejor de la raza? Meaning date white, marry white, procreate with white to better the race. Anti-blackness is literally part of y'all's culture. It's not even one of those things that we can say, okay, it's just some people who try to, fit into white society by being, no, literally, when you hear a term that was created by a community that literally says date and marry in order to whiten the entire race, the entire bloodline, it already tells you what kind of community you're dealing with. There's so much colorism and anti-blackness within Central and South American countries that literally affect people's livelihood. You think we're dumb? I know a lot of y'all think that people in the US don't know about these things, but some of us are not even from the US. Which brings me to this thing that I've heard a lot of Hispanic people say, right? Like, during the 60s, or not the 60s, but, when Black Americans were escaping slavery, we helped. So what about Black people who are not descendants of slaves? Because I'm West African. Y'all didn't do ish for me. But I remember how I felt like when I moved to Southern California and I started experiencing anti-blackness from the Hispanic community, which led me to boycotting y'all's businesses way before this 2024 elections was even thought about. And when the exit polls came out and I saw that Hispanic men helped the orange men get in power more than any other minority group, I wasn't surprised. I wasn't. I knew based on how I've been treated here before. So here's the thing. I'm really starting to get sick and tired of these videos. Okay? I'm so sick and tired of y'all coming over here gaslighting. I'm so sick and tired of you literally lying to your teeth. I'm so sick and tired of y'all being dehumanizing. Because this is what y'all are doing. You are, what you're doing right now is being dehumanized. You're dehumanizing Black people and your experience with anti-blackness within the Hispanic community by you pretending as if you don't even know that we don't get along. Where did you even get that from? Girl, where did you get that from? I don't think there's anybody who got eyes who's aware who really do think that we have any kind of allyship. The only people who thought that maybe we go together were people from the Midwest. A lot of Black people from the Midwest who are not privy to a lot of people within the Hispanic community. But if you live in a place where there's a heavy Hispanic population, mestizos, blancos, and stuff like that, like Southern California, Texas, Miami, you know dang gone well we don't go together. We stay away from each other. Y'all know that. I don't know what the heck y'all keep lying. I'm so sick of the ish. Like, oh my God. Like, I used to live in South Carolina where there were a bunch of racist white people. And I promise you, the amount of anti-blackness and racism that I've seen within the Hispanic community is literally like, where do I even start? White racism, Southern white racism, in my opinion, was nothing burger compared to the amount of anti-blackness that I've seen within the Hispanic community, especially considering the fact that a lot of y'all can be anti-black and then turn around and say, well, I can be racist because I'm a person of color, which is what makes it harder to call y'all out on this ish, except for 2024 presidential election when all of us can see with our eyes who y'all decided to align with. And the fact that y'all keep making these videos talking about we go together without even acknowledging that the reason why we are in this predicament is with y'all's help. Out of every minority group, y'all's community help us, like y'all's community help put us in this situation. So I don't really get it. I really need y'all to put the phone down. If there's anything that I feel like the Hispanic community needs to work on right now, is to try to prove that the election was rigged, so y'all can look less racist. That's all. But don't come over here asking for support, okay? Y'all just haven't earned it. Y'all haven't earned allyship, especially not from the Black community. Just drop the phone. If you want to talk about coming together and all that BS, just drop the phone, okay? Pick up the phone to talk to your people. Address your people. Figure out a way to fix your community. Just stop making this weird ass content. The thing is, it doesn't even benefit y'all because this kind of content doesn't even make y'all look good. Talking about we all go together. It doesn't, like you're trying to go viral. You're trying to gain popularity. Like, well, what's the end goal here? Because I promise you, you don't look good considering the fact that no other minority group helped put orange men in office more than Hispanic men. You look goofy standing over here asking for people to come together when everybody did what they could at the polls and y'all crapped on us. Hang it up, Flash.
The Latino and Black communities have always been like this, and we should continue staying like that.
Let's be honest. Let's be real. So, are we not going to talk about the anti-blackness in the Latino community? How Afro-Latinos are mistreated by other Latinos in the community? We're just going to skip past that. How Afro-Latinos are constantly erased as being part of the Latino community. But we're just like that. Always. How literally anti-blackness has always swept underneath the rug. When Afro-Latinos bring it up, we're told that we're being aggressive, we're talking too loud, we're over-exaggerating things, that things like this don't happen, it's only an American thing. What's other things that I've been told as Afro-Latino? I'm trying to think of as a Black person. But we've been like this the whole entire time? Is that really the message we're going to push? We're just going to downplay all them experiences that Afro-Latinos go through? We're just going to downplay how Black people get treated? Because that's what it came off. It comes off very disingenuous. When we really know how the Black and Latino community actually is. I think we would get a lot of things done if people start being honest. Start being real about the real problems. That's how we fix the problems. But lying to ourselves and saying, oh, the Latino and Black community, we've been cool. There's been no problems, nothing. Come on now, we got to do better. Let's start by being honest, being real, having real conversations,
breaking the racial barriers that are there, breaking the discrimination that Afro Latinos go through, breaking the racism that Afro Latinos go through.
What do you guys think about her video? What do you think about what she has to say? She said we've always been like this. Like this. I don't think anybody who has even taken a few minutes of their time to study the relationship between Latin people and Black people would even believe that, even if you just study it for 2 minutes, because you don't have to read for long to meet the part where you get to learn how anti-Black these people are. Imagine them wanting to get married, date palm-colored people just so they can whiten their bloodline, just because they do not want to have anything to do with Blackness. Okay, let's give props to sister. She wants the unity. Good. But there's no way you're going to come online to talk about unity without addressing the long has history of anti-Blackness in the Latino community. Is what it is. That is the reason why people are coming at her like, nah, don't come here and manipulate us. Don't come here and gaslight us. It's not even possible to gaslight, because the last election result shows that the Latin community are the minority group that voted for this man the most. Like, literally. Some people are even saying maybe they are making these videos because they need support, which I can agree with to an extent, because the moment this man started deporting these people back to their country, there are too many videos from Latino people literally coming at Black people for not coming out to support them, not coming out to protest with them. They were literally dragging Black people, saying, we helped you during your own time. We're there for you guys doing Black Lives Matter. And now she said, we've always been like this. Black people are asking, being like this, is it in the dream or is it in real life? Because something has to be cleared. Let me hear what you guys think about sister's video. Latino community are not even tied with the Afro-Latino community. So where are you coming from? You're not just going to come online and, just delete the history that these people have together to say, we have always been like this. Where, when, how? When did that start? This one said, as an Afro-Latina, this correct never been right. Unfortunately, and the amount of colorism that goes down in this community is not surprising. In high school, during my global study class, the Latin girls spoke out why had they always aligned us Black people. Like, they made it clear that they have their own culture and ways of being. They made it very clear about their proximity to whiteness. She's only saying that because they are under attack by the current administration. They want our community to help them, not gonna happen. Which I think is the reason why you're making this video. Like, they know what is going on and how deportation has been affecting them, even though a large percentage of their people supported this man. Is still deporting them. Are very, very affected by it. Now they want the unity. And Black people are saying, we are the 92%. Don't worry, we are at home. Trying to figure out the color of attachment we want to use for our hair, because this is like you guys FAFO moment. This one said, I had a Hispanic friend and we are no longer friends because she couldn't understand the depth of our fight. She compared it to others. There is really no comparison. What do you guys think? What do you think about our video? There might actually not be a ill intent behind our video, but the thing is, it is what it is. In order for you to come online to say Black community and Latin community have always been like this, there might have been some things that you have experienced, or there might have been something you've read or you've seen online. There's no way you have seen all those things and you haven't seen people address the issue of anti-Blackness in the Latin community, even from Afro-Latino people. So to come online and try to gaslight and say, we have always been like this and we need to continue to be like that. When? How? Like, when did that start? That is the question that a lot of people have. Let me hear what you guys think. I will see you guys in the next one.